Joyce Hest. Good morning. Who's Joyce?
She's Joyce.
You want to get to that mic?
Yes.
Who's this with you?
That's my lovely daughter.
What is your name?
Elaine.
Elaine? All right. What are you going to do with your mother now? She's getting to be incorrigible here.
I know. I was afraid we were going to have to take her,
Well, I
To jail
figure
today.
that God has to give me a lot of experiences before I get up there. So this is just another one.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
That's why I'm living this long.
You look like a young girl to me.
Well, I feel like one.
Tell me, what's your most memorable experience with your mom?
Oh, I don't know if I can say it on. My most memorable experience is going to school with my mother. She was a teacher in Providence for 30 years.
Really?
And being able to be in school with her every day from kindergarten till 5th grade was probably the best experience of my life.
That's a great American story.
I had the privilege of being a professor at Rhode Island College and teaching at Henry Bonnet and the education courses. And she came with me.
So she attended Henry Bonnet?
She did. We went together. So I didn't have to leave her. I was of that vintage. You didn't leave your children.
Yeah.
You stayed home with them.
Wow. Well, she's very fortunate you were able to do that. That's nice. You like that story, Inspector Quinn?
I do. A little different than mine, though. Mine, my mom was the crossing guard right outside of St. Michael's School. So it was nice to be with her until after school, when the nuns had to go tell her that I had to stay a little later. Then it wasn't so enjoyable, but nice to hear that you two had a more pleasant
Oh,
experience.
yeah,
but-
we had some good ones and some bad ones, but that's all right.
We survived.
All right, so what do you want to tell me about the speeding ticket?
What is there to tell?
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, tell them what happened.
I was quite surprised
Yeah.
that I received it.
You're 1 mile over you're 1 mile over. I'm going to give you a break on it. It's 1 mile. For all those years that you had to put up with this young lady. For all those frustrating years. How many children do you have?
She's it.
That's it, huh? Well,
Yes. I knew to stop when I had the best.
yeah.
Now, that's the most memorable moment.
That's
There
a
you
good one
go.
there. That's up there.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I asked Elaine what her most memorable experience with her mother was. She said going to school with her mom. For me, one of the most memorable experiences I ever had with my mother was when it was time for me to attend law school. I knew my parents couldn't afford to send me to college or law school, so I worked. I was a dishwasher and a waiter to get through college. And then I had to tell my mother after college that I didn't have enough money to go to law school and that I would put off law school for a while. She looked at me and said, "You can't do that." And she went in her bedroom. She came back and handed me 3 bank books and said to me, "Dad never made much money, but there wasn't a week that went by that I didn't save something." I looked at those bank books, and those deposits for 20 years were $1.50, 25 cents. The biggest deposit was $5. And here was my mother, who couldn't afford a can of peaches when she was pregnant to me, giving me everything she had to go to law school. Obviously, I couldn't accept it. So I taught school and went to law school nights and helped her realize her dream and mine.